I'm gonna get overheated in this sweater so fast because for whatever reason, it's 82 degrees outside today. It's Thanksgiving. Why is it so hot? We're all gonna die. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be playing some more Your Turn to Die Death Game by Majority. Let's get into it. I don't even want to talk about it. We were right in the middle of like kind of a big moment, so like I really want to make sure. I don't know why this is on the screen. Wait, hold on, let me fix that. Right in the middle of the main game. First person we gotta talk to is Keji. First, let's discuss. You get 4 candidates. Who should survive and who can die? What do you mean who can die? Okie dokie, seems you're ready. Keji Shinogi, are you a fool or what? Did we know his last name? Have you forgotten that unlike the first main game, there were many card trades? There's no need for worthless suspicion. We can reason out the sacrificing Keymaster. If everyone speaks honestly, yeah, which no one would do because the sacrifice knows they're gonna die. For how much you talk of allies, are you not being rather suspicious? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth, now can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. Yep, and also, if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell. It'll be pure blame throwing. That guy should die, this guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. I think this is not the time to worry about bonds, because we're about to have to kill 2 people, so... Very well. Why is the RPG Maker logo up in my corner right now? It'll protect your pitiful bonds, and I suppose we'll go along with this. And does allow me to say, so you're the most suspicious of all, my guy. I agree with you. Let's vote this guy out. Please wait. So has contributed so much to helping us escape. No, he hasn't. Also, he killed Joe. It doesn't change that he can't be trusted. Everything from history on is unclear. Unless you yourself speak your true colors, I will continue to... Then I'm fine being the first candidate. After all, What? Am the sacrifice. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Because think about how tweaked out he got when we found out that he was the guy in the dossier, and then he traded with, or we got a card trade, and we became the sacrifice. The only person, to my recollection, the only person that would have done that wasn't in the room with us was this guy, so I don't believe him. What's that about? Were you listening to talking about rolls is for later? Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keji, I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know, I'll nominate the next suspicious person, how about that? You got some no good idea. Oppose so, you can't. An approach where whoever's chosen nominates the next person is just... Are you panicking, Miss Sarah? I'm not panicking. I nominate Kana. What is this guy's problem? That's why everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? She's a child! Wasn't it you who tricked and used it? Yeah, no kidding! After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So you're giving Kana time to vindicate herself. Huh? Sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kana's actions during the death game. So that we can trust her. No. Let's have a discussion about So's actions right now. That's actually what I'm more concerned about. Kana, at first, she just holed up in So's room. Kana Kazuchi typically acted with him, only So Hiyori can prove her actions. Let's see, Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. Hindrance? Kana's looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them, and also you got a new weapon, too. Huh? You know from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision. Someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. I can do that? I didn't know I could do that. Let's get to it, partner. Okay, sure, I guess I can do that. That protein shake is my Thanksgiving meal. Extract from this guy. Kana Kazuchi typically only So Hiyori can prove her actions. That's true, but I don't trust him. Of course, I was Kana Kazuchi's conversation partner for a short time as well. But it could be said that we didn't hit it off. I wasn't asking about that. Nah, no kidding. Kana was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. I just noticed she just had a reaction. She just had a reaction. She had a reaction. Extract it. Kana isn't a hindrance. Okay, well that didn't help at all. First, she just holed up in So's room. Yeah, let's talk. I don't know. Let's talk to you. Though, Later in the trading phase, did seem like she was acting alone. Is that true? Well, what the fuck? Oh, through said latter half, I was knocked out, so I hardly got a clip. Sorry, I couldn't speak English for a second. In that case, I can't rely on him. Damn. Damn. What do I do? Fine, I guess I'm gonna have to talk to this guy. I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper too. A useless helper? Bro, please kill this guy. Just now I felt like SO's first statement caused someone's expression change. It made Canna change. I clicked the button. I got her! I didn't know you could do that during the thing. I thought I had to like click out of the, sorry. I thought I had to like click out of the text boxes and then do something. Canna, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case, I just have to inspire Canna. Sorry, my microphone is still wobbling. I am legitimately very sorry that I bumped it. Oh, cool, the heart minigame again. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Why is this a minigame? I'm inspiring Canna's heart. I did it. I inspired Canna's heart. Canna, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine. You can get mad. Let's let what's in your heart come right out. Canna, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Canna the one who did hacking first? Was she? I didn't know that. Oh, didn't she get the laptop first or something? I might be false memorying that. Hold your horses. How do you mean that? Canna did hacking. You never make yourself clear. You need to shut up. Speak in a little more detail if you can. Okay. Progress. Canna did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking. What kind of hacking was it? I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? I mean, kind of. Does this mean Canna is adept with computers too? I mean, she's a kid. You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. This guy is really defensive about his hacking skills for whatever reason. Alright, Sarah, let's advance the discussion like this. Yes. Extract statements to expand the discussion. Present items to use them as evidence, or have statements duke it out to find discrepancies. Thank you, why did my brain want to call him Sinclair for some reason? Keji is his name. I don't know where that came from. I have the stun gun. This is going to be important evidence on this guy. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. So what's your statement? That's called hacking. That's stupid. Yeah, let's extract on this, because this might be something useful. Or they taught programming in middle school now, but to teach, they even teach hacking. I mean, I took cybersecurity in high school. Wasn't that hard. I'm pretty sure they don't. I mean, they do here. What password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop. Got this guy. Figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things, that's called hacking, right? So I've been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly I looked at So's hands, and I was struck by how clean he kept them, even in the circumstances. Well, I mean, that's not that weird. I'm not gonna, like, hold that against him. His hands are too clean, it's suspicious. And then I had an epiphany. But there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password for finger marks left on the keys. I extracted a new statement. That's important. I was able to learn the password because of finger marks that were left behind. Can't call something like that hacking. Let's extract on him, why not? Really concerning about how much time for discussion. How about you explain everything yourself, So? I am explaining. Explain what a useless girl Canna is. I still don't believe him that he's the sacrifice. Because if he was the sacrifice, he wouldn't say it, because he would die. So... let's store this statement against this statement. Apply stored statement. Could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack, but rather you saw the password for the laptop itself? Yes. That's the same thing. Oh my god. I see. Oh, I get what the discrepancy is, because she wasn't doing like the security hacking stuff like So was doing, which was actually making himself very useful for like the first time ever. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password, and my fingers left marks, little bits of dirt from where I pressed the keys. Well, wait, why are your hands so dirty? Wash your hands. When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began. Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? Does it? Wait. When did we lose track of the laptop? I don't remember, but I don't know if it was before the trading phase. No, I think it was after that, so it does sound a little weird. It's unusual, because we thought So shared the laptop so we can learn the password from us. That's right! He gave us the laptop because he didn't know the password, and that was during the trading phase. But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody. Yes. Then there was no reason to join for it. Then why did we do that? So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone. Well, he squandered that. Kanna, sorry to say, but there was another reason. Why did So share the laptop with us? He wanted to see the Sarah folder. So look in the Sarah folder on the laptop. Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder had a separate password. Dude, now I remember this. And they lied about not knowing the password at all because they couldn't just come right out and say, I want to know what's in this secret folder. Zog. Okay. The name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding. So you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this? My deal? What of it? Hold on a second. What deal is this? Don't sweat it. It's just between us. No, I will sweat that. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go, but it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about the suspicious deal. Bro, I feel like we've already gone way off the rails and it's been 10 minutes. I went to So's and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kitaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kanna heard it too. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. I went to So's and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised Kitaro would give me... I don't think that one is true. Hold on. I used to hear him out, but Kitaro was so serious I just couldn't turn him down. It turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah? For free? It's mine! I went to extract on this guy. I mean, I had a responsibility. When the token gathering sub-game started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Yeah, we knew about that. Those are my tokens, by the way. Even the laptop I managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. I was possessed by the need for tokens. Is that really the only reason? Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing. Blackmails are really nothing. That's an interesting thing to just, like, think up and mention. If there really is nothing, so maybe we can talk to him about that. So said that's not a bad deal, and he also said maybe we'll reconcile, so he got really happy. Kanna still believes in the goodness and so. Let's contrast these two let's store that statement against maybe this. Kanna's telling the truth. That was a mistake. Fuck, and my clout went down. Shit. Or you know, I won't prove anything. Shut up! Wait. Maybe I have... Isn't this Kitaro's tablet? Maybe I can give it to him. Blackmailed. Hold on. Let me save. I've made a lot of critical errors right now. I want to extract on this statement. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kitaro was so serious and trying to be a good trade. I mean, that's scary look. Let's see. Placing the cards. Oh! This is blackmail, right? I'm a fucking genius. I'm a fucking... Oh my god. I literally forgot about that entirely. I'm so glad I checked. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. Sorry, my mic is like clipping when I yell into it, so sorry about that. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Kitaro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail? Yeah, are you sure about that one, buddy? Because I can think of at least one. What you saying? We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Kitaro placing the roll card. This guy's neck is like thick. I feel like he could just flex and bust out of that collar. Kitaro placing the roll cards. And so seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? Well, it's a good thing we just lost all our leverage by sharing it with everyone in the room. No way, Gyutaro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor? No way, I suppose. A traitor. Is that really the case? Was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Gyutaro be a traitor? Why'd you do a thing like that? Where did you get the cards, Gyutaro? Please say something, Gyutaro. Security cameras. What do you mean? What? I've never seen him take his hat off before. Huh? We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras? No. But I don't remember. I mean, the footage just proves that they existed. Whether we discovered any cameras is not what's important here. You were calling camera. That's the only proof we need. Must be a puppet show. Huh? If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Rico, a fake Mishima. This is true that they do have robots that can perfectly emulate humans. Fake Rico, fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they'd like. You mean... Looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors are fakes who fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell you. Learn your lesson. But... Talk about a disadvantage. Okay, prove it wasn't you then. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies. I thought part of the rules was that they couldn't trick us. And we can't take Gyutaro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah. Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after all, we looked at the laptop. After we all looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I thought a specific rule was that they weren't allowed to trick us. And that's actually what got Ranger in trouble, was for tricking us as the Rico doll, right? Isn't that why he died? Double down. I don't think Gashu would do that. Oh, well, that's not actually what I was talking about, but that's also a good question. Why did you pass out in the room of Rebel in the first place? Well, I don't remember. No way. It's true. Got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening. Tish. So surely someone knocked him out? Then we should find who did it. They've got to be a villain. Last time I saw Gyutaro healthy wasn't when we were looking at the laptop. Then after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran out to get tokens. I hate this image. Right, I didn't see Gyutaro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time, why don't we all give our alibis at the time? Oh god. Alibis. Fun. New song. When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kana, Sarah, Keji, and Alice. Sarah Cheeto, when we continued to look at the laptop after you took off running there wasn't much. After we were done looking at it, Kana went to deliver the laptop to So. Why? Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Now on the way back. Yeah, I'm sure that's why. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. Professor. I was searching the pitch black first floor. Okay. Hold up, everyone shut the fuck up. He can see in the dark, so I believe him. That might be true. Why'd you do that? Oh, so allegedly they talked. Was there really 6 of us? So who is missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only person that wasn't in the lobby was, Now. Why wasn't Now in the lobby? We maybe contrast these? I don't really understand. Fuck! I should have saved before I did that. I'm gonna save again. Let's extract on this. After the sound of the trade of you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keji in the lobby, I went to the room of Rebel and lost consciousness. Want to say I couldn't move all of a sudden and bumped my head on the wall, but... Interesting. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kana came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kana join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi. Pretty amazing I could knock out Gyutaro. Stun guns are... This guy's stupid. That statement just now. Hey, hey, buddy, hey, hold on, wait. This is it! Dude, you're an idiot. You know the weapon used well, so, huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene, so only Gin and I knew that Gyutaro was attacked with a stun gun. The only other person who could know is the culprit. Almost unexpectedly. Yeah, that's really... Dude, for all of how much I hate him, I'll give him credit. He's usually a bit, like, smarter with how he handles himself. I'm surprised. I'm almost suspicious of how easily he let that up. So Hiyori used the stun gun to knock what the fuck? Gyutaro Hamburger out. It was you. You found me out so easily. It's a lot. Wait, I don't believe this. He's doing some kind of trickery right now to make us suspicious. So, sorry, I don't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. When you suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Where'd you find that? Can't seem to recall. Liar. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Gyutaro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. That can't... So's got no intention of explaining himself. Well, then why can't Gyutaro explain? For now, we should spare time for someone else. Indeed, only now do we have the time to suspect each other. Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean doubting so we can trust? That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who's acted suspicious. Canna, but, like, I feel like people don't want to talk about that. If I have to say something, now Igakoro's actions have me wondering a bit. She was in the room of lies for quite a while. There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little... Keiji? She's talking about Keiji right now. Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video. Pretty curious about Gin's action myself. Why do you know how to get to the first floor? We went with him. What are you talking about? Didn't we go with him to the first floor? Okay. Let's use this victim video. What do you mean? That's the video you're talking about. Well, fine. Let's extract on all of them. Guy with glasses and sun. Oh, that's not the same video. Axe swinging his head. Then he said big success. Really? It can't be that video. I don't remember that video. I don't remember that video at all. Maybe I'm just tripping, or maybe I probably have just completely forgotten, but I don't remember that at all. I hope that doesn't disadvantage me. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video. Now Strange is easily explained by the presence of the fake Mishima. That is true. There's no reason to suspect now Igakoro. He seems to kind of favor now. There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little. Actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look, so I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well, it's possible it's just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Well, look, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah. The video I saw with her. It's the video with him in it! Him noticing a secret door just by searching the room of rubble had me tilting my head a bit. You need a better nose than a police dog to do that. Gin has a sense of smell of both a dog and a cat, then. Just as a reminder, Gin is a human. Yeah, no kidding. Dude, the victim it's this video, right? This is it, yep. Now you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? The one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. And then there was a man in front laughing. From behind, he looked like the policeman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. A shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. It could! Then why don't we ask? Keiji, is that video real or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. Keiji? Fuck, dude. Say nothing. I want to know. I want to know, man. Come on. If Keiji gets voted out, I'll cry. I want to know the truth of that video, too. Miss Sarah's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. I'm gonna press you. I'm sure even Keiji will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Bro, stop phrasing things like that. Expose the true... Shut up! So, he's being like the devil on my shoulder right now, dude. I'm counting on you. Shut up. So, expose Keiji by my own hand. Progress. I don't want to do that! I don't want to fight you, sir. No! No! I don't want to do this. I gotta drink my fucking protein shake, bro. I'm too stressed for this. I don't want to fight you either, Keji, bro. You're my friend. Can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video now, so how about? Sacrifice videos show the first trials, isn't that right? Policeman's first trial, well, everyone knows it. Hard to believe I'd show up in some woman's video. I don't know what your... No, none of us have heard about what your first trial was yet, Keji. Please don't lie like so. Boy, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Is our scaredy cat now able to look right at the video? Maybe she averted her eyes in fear. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake. She didn't see it alone, she saw it with me. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room. Keji? There's no mistake, Keji. So I see. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? Can't really make a great call from my backside view. It's no good to suspect people over dubious information. We do that all the time here. It's who you said to suspect. It's who you said to suspect each other so we could trust. I can't read. It's you who said to suspect each other so we could trust each other. If we only use concrete information, that wouldn't be suspecting, it'd just be facts. Like what Q-Taro said, couldn't it be some kind of fake movie? Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one? Should be no difference between the two. There is a difference. There isn't zero difference between them. The security camera footage had no sound. I admit it's weak evidence, but you can't talk about them like they're identical. Makes some sense. Okie dokie, I'll admit that. Dude, we're beating this guy's ass right now. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there? Seems there is one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friend, sister, student, teacher, any sort of connection. About that, the woman in the video is wearing a police uniform! You're a policeman too, Keji. Is this a coincidence? I give. Dude, we just like flawless victoried that. Kind of on like a guess, because I'm really bad at those. I give up, I can't beat you, Sarah. Please tell us everything, Keji. The video is real. The victim video that now saw, and it was also my first trial. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. She was my boss ever since I joined the force. Oh man. Oh nay. Oh my god, when did he bleach his hair? Holy shit. I'm Keiji Shinogi, I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. She looks nice. Good to meet you too, I'm Megumi I'm Megumi Sasahara, I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. Which might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, they're cute. But then came the day of my nightmares. I shot a person. The criminal in a certain case. Miss Megumi? What? Why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. This guy is better than, like, any cop that exists. Holy crowd. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Miss Megumi, I heard you made a backroom deal. So what? Get back to your duty. You're police. Okay. So did she do some kind of deal to keep him out of prison for shooting shooting an unarmed guy? She's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die? No, but I killed her. Megumi. Oh my god, this guy's tweaking out. Mr. Policeman, get a hold. It's scary to see Keiji freak out because it's like seeing your like dad cry or whatever. It's like, it like doesn't happen. Get a hold of yourself. Oh my god, relax, bro. Come on, lock in. Lock in. Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Keiji? I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking around. Shut up! If you vote for me, I won't complain. No! 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 No, please, not Keiji, please! Everyone. Speaking of voting, I think it's about time to decide who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. Meow. No way, that was way too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card traits this time, you see. Precisely, choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. Then what to do? Q-Taro, SO, Keiji. Those are our most suspicious three. Don't we need one more person, though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 actions, it'll make our choices that much narrower. We gotta suspect someone again? Kana? Maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote. Who to leave out? That's not a terrible idea. Who do we not even want to risk? Sure, why not? That's a good idea again. Really? If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. Indeed, that could be our greatest ally. That's a really good point! Of course, if you're the sacrifice that works against... Yeah, no kidding. Let's talk about who we want to leave out. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out. She's super dependable for reasoning. Yeah, thank God. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens like Yutaro. How about we leave out Gin since he doesn't have any tokens? We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all. Thank you, Kyutaro. So should be left out. He did say he had to sacrifice at the start. I don't believe him though. I would just say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I'd say Miss Sarah too. Okay, everyone relax. Let's extract all of these guys. We leave out someone. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade, and him giving his tokens to So, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. That's a really good point. I have to say I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. My reason? Because you're the one I want to live most, no matter what. Thanks. Shouldn't be selecting Gen or Kana, sacrificing kids no good at all. Good point. I ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're going to turn into demons. If it's going to come to that, then pick me, Sarah. If we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Because you're so darn cute. When Keji said it, it was like also gross, but like kind of endearing. But when you say it, it's like, stop. Ew. What did you think I was going to say? Yeah, literally vomit in my mouth. Ew. When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kind of strange. You had this desperate look as if you had the sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. But we leave out Gin since he doesn't have any tokens. Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. The sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Gin has 0 tokens. If Gin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. There's a high chance he's the sacrifice. If Gin's the sacrifice, I'll cry. That would suck. I think Business Sarah should be left out. And also, I swore to protect Business Sarah. Gin, I believe in you. Oh no. Those should be left out. By gaining... Fuck, sorry, I was reading my head. By earning hate and losing trust, he's been gathering vote towards himself. So it's best we simply leave him out and have him sit in the corner of the room. If he's the sacrifice, he can vote twice for himself, though, so he'll end up being selected. Indeed? Oh, how nasty. Yeah. Ah! Wait a minute. I just caught that. Yutaro, something that matters? There being a trade just before the main game, is that true? Yeah, it's true. That's how we got Commoner, right? Which means, yeah, just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice. It was me, and then it wasn't me. So what happened? How could you possibly know that from what we just... Kyutaro? I know, everybody listen up. Why is Keji tweaking? Disclosure. I'm the key master. Oh man. Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the keymaster from you. Does he mean the sacrifice card you got sent was mine? It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice. And you've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? I have a commoner card now. Kyutaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm. Interesting. Interesting. How can we make use of this? We're not gonna get selected anyway. Because everyone wants to leave us out. Explain myself. I don't have the sacrifice. So relax everyone, you can vote for... Huh? Now that I think about it, being thought of as a sacrifice is better for not getting votes. I'm actually not sure anymore if there's a good reason to deny it. Well, just nobody vote for Miss Sarah, that'll be fine. But I don't care, I'm not gonna get the votes anyway. They wanted me to be left out. If nobody votes yet, because if nobody votes yet, she becomes a candidate, that proves she's the sacrifice with a double vote. That's a good point. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote. Fuck. Please wait, can we decide on such an important vote until there's... Can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? We just can't sort it out in such a short time. What do we do? One of these candidates is gonna end up the victim. We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Shit, I wish I had saved. Please choose who to vote for. Oh man, and we only get 1 vote, right? Or do we get 4 votes? I think we only get 1 vote. Shit. Shit. Okay. Vote for so. Yes. All votes have been received. No. Ooh. No! This is really telegraphing towards Keji dying right now. I think it's gonna be either Keji or now. Well, obviously someone else. It's gonna be Keji. It's gonna be either Keji now and someone else. I don't know who actually has the sacrifice. I hope it's not like Alice or someone. First vote is over. Fuck, dude. This is really bad and I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sarah, you... It's just like I said, I'm not the sacrifice, I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. So Hiyori, Kanekazuchi, Keiji Shinogi. She's a child! Keiji. Now Igakoro. Why me? Oh my god, Ken is about to tweak. This isn't right. This sucks. This sucks. I know this to spare myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them, like Keiji did for me in the first main game. Pep talk. Lift your heads up. Not gonna work. We've always done when we had to do. That sentence doesn't make any sense. What we had to do. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But, Kanna, we're not your enemies. Oh, Kanna, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is a sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah, right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone. Alright, first it's time for those of us who weren't picked to guide the discussion. Incidentally, I am a commoner. Be at ease. Muscle Gorilla, it's not the time to shrivel up. Let's remember the card trades in order. Jesus Christ. Progress. Ugh. Now please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we will have an in-depth discussion on the card trades, understood? Stripey, leave us to us. Okay. Gashu sat quietly in the chair again. Why'd they call him Stripey? He doesn't have stripes. Gashu sat quietly in the chair again. There were 4 trades made in total, that ain't that many. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, didn't get traded with even once. Trading cards requires 50 tokens, it's not as if just anyone can do it. Yeah, I never could. I wasn't able to do it at any point, remember? Okay. So I'll mess my head, glad we were given more time to sort it out. Been a commoner the whole way. My heart was pounding, wondering when I get past a bad card. My roll didn't change up to the very end. I made it through all 5 trades. Whoa! Traded, because wasn't he he was, oh fuck, that's why he was unconscious. Duh. Now I feel really bad for not trusting him. He was unconscious during the last trade. Trading cards requires 50 tokens, it's not as if just anyone could do it. Fucking duh, I can't believe I messed that up. The token ranking, as I recall, put Cube Tower him, I don't know why this guy calls him that, in first and Ginebushi in last. Now Igakoro was also low ranking. Of the 4 candidates, I suppose now was the only one who lacked the tokens to make a trade. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna conflict these 2 statements. Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong. There were 5 trades. 5? By my memory, there were 3 You just said 4. Then I heard there was 1 just before the main game. You misunderstood, Q-Tower. There were 2 trades while you were out. That don't make no sense. I didn't know that. That's our line. But nobody's giving me an explanation. That's on us. Cube Tower Hamburger. When was it you passed that? When was it you passed Sarachi to win the sacrifice card? In fact, did you have the sacrifice to start? Nah, they didn't. The first card I have was Commoner. I get it. That tells you most of the trades. I don't have a clue. Why's that? Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. Yeah, he traded me to Keymaster, remember? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. And what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie, but that was a commoner. That doesn't matter. It just means that we know. Let's be as open about the trades as possible. I was a commoner. You trade Keymaster for commoner, and I deepened our trust doing it. No kidding. I love this guy. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificing Kutaro's commoner, Sarah's commoner. I got traded to sacrifice next, right? That's not Sarah. Fuck, sorry. Consider the order of things. Someone sacrificed was swapped with Kutaro's commoner. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kutaro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what it means. Muscle Gorilla tells everything you can remember. You have an obligation to properly explain to us the third trade. Oh boy. Oh boy. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, so I want to know the situation. I should tell you the third trade occurred when everyone was sharing the laptop. This is true. We know that. The trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head, too. You know, sorted the details of the trades. Sort out. Okay. Oh my god. Let's get this all straight. The top row of this table is what cards everyone had to start. Oh my fuck. Those further to the right have more tokens to spend in broad strokes, at least. The next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is after the second trade, after the third trade, and so on and so forth. Bottom row is after the fifth trade. In other words, the rolls they ended up with. Of course, it's all guesswork. I'll rework it if new information comes up. Oh my god. Ponder distributed cards. The first card I had was Commoner. Keji traded me Keymaster in the first trade, so Keji's initial card should be the Keymaster. No question on that. The Keji initiated the first trade. My Commoner and Keji's Keymaster are swapped. Ponder. The Commoner that Kutaro started with apparently got changed to the Sacrifice. At the time I was with Keji in the first floor kitchen listening to Miley and someone else talk. Ponder third trade. I can't believe Kutaro would send me the Sacrifice. Time-wise, it happened when we were sharing the laptop. Fourth trade. Not much information, we don't know anything yet. It happened when we were in the Cephalin's doll room looking for Ranger's chip. That is true. Everyone's final rules. Kutaro confesses to being the Keymaster. No reason for the Unchosen to lie, so I believe it. I'm curious about Sou's initial sacrifice confession. It could be a lie as usual, but I'm just put it there for right now. Kutaro claims to be the Keymaster. We know he's common. He's common. She's no idea. She's dead. Why is she the only one on here that's dead? Why isn't Joe on here, but he's dead also? That's confusing. Save the game. Okay. Why are you not talking, buddy? Kutaro, why aren't you talking? Stop doing all this stuff by myself. I want to see the laptop. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now. What? I shall tell you, the third trade occurred when everyone was sharing the laptop. Remembering that photo on the laptop still makes my heart quake. But what's important now is that card trade. In the end, it was mutual betrayal. Kutaro Hamburger, despite being right there, he traded his sacrifice to you. Such a cold-blooded man. Don't speak of bonds to me. Something strange here. Hold on. Ha! I got you! I got you! I got you! Why don't you deny it, Kutaro? What? I mean, you needed a ring-up box to trade. If he used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? I have to pulse his heart. I'm so ready. Damn, his heart moves slow as fuck. Oh my god, bro. Bro, stop doing that. Relax, brother. God, that was kind of a lot. Be as silent as you want, it's no use. Spit it out, Kutaro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone, but I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic, a pathetic adult. The third trade, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me, it was Sou's doing. Say what? I don't know what you're talking about. So he knew I had the sacrifice. When everyone was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ring-up box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's Keymaster. Don't know a thing about that. Wait a second, he chose 2 other people and made them trade? You can do that? Yeah, that was never against the rules. I thought that was like what we were all talking about. It must be possible. So you can say that with confidence. So isn't it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Keji. Progress. God. Oh my god. The discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. He looks cool with his colors inverted. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? About what? Between the statements these two give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Gyutaro couldn't do the third trade. I was on the toilet, so I couldn't either. Deny. No, you didn't go to the bathroom. Were you watching me? I mean, thought not. Glad you're not a pervert. Don't move things forward. Damn. Because it was with us. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew. Did you learn about Gyutaro's sacrifice was via hacking? Couldn't I just take a peek to do that? Maybe he did. Exactly what terrifying guile. I didn't do anything like that. You have proof? Now that you mention it, I'm at a loss. Fuck! Deny. No, you couldn't. Peeking would be impossible. And I guess I couldn't have done it. My suspicion cleared? That was wrong. Fuck. Ah, Jesus. Sorry. Gyutaro couldn't do the third trade. Affirm that because he was with us. I always get these ones wrong. Precisely, you saw it directly. Gyutaro's intent was to negotiate with SO, and as a condition for his trade, he should have chose sacrifice cards. Natural to think that. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiation was like? Gyutaro started to negotiate outside SO's bedroom door. We know this because didn't Kana hear it? Kana heard this. Yes, even SO's already recognized that fact. That's right. How did SO react to Gyutaro's proposition? You must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. I'm not brave enough to... That's not true. No, you were brave. No, I was trembling like a puppy. Miss Sarah, don't lump strangers in with weirdly powerful high school girls like yourself. Shut up! Let him in the room quickly and struck a deal. Right, he promptly invited him to talk. You know, because Gyutaro despises me quite a lot, so I'd really throw caution in the wind and open the door for him. That wasn't right. Fuck! No, I'm sure SO was on guard. Gyutaro had taken the laptop from him once before. SO wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then they'd make a deal through the door? How amusing, I just thought of a way. Gyutaro slipped a tablet under the door. That's how it wasn't with him! That's it exactly, that's what Gyutaro did to propose his deal. SO must have been fairly wary of Gyutaro, who could beat him, best him using force. So Gyutaro informed him that he was to sacrifice in advance, not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Which we have! So you had yet another objective on top of tokens and the Sarah folder, to control the sacrifice as you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, I love this song. After the second trade, me and Kana were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Gyutaro through the door. Want to make a deal, he said. Want to make a deal? I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door, and there I saw it, sacrifice. How brave of him to go so far as to offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. Sorry. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Well, it's the truth. I knew it! Because Gashu doesn't work like that anymore. It was Ranger that did all that tricking stuff. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell you. They told me set up the props used for the death game. Oh, well, that's easy. And it's true, you set up the cards? Yeah, of course, I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. Like, I killed him. Kai took the Sage card, I just placed it at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. You are so annoying. This is what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100? That's enough for 2 trades, are you insane? But you left yourself in just enough for 1 trade. How cunning, pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. That's actually pretty smart. What a dirty adult you are. That's a weird translation, I'm not gonna lie. Say again. All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice card away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. The fourth trade wasn't you, was it, Miss Sarah? Was you, wasn't Miss Sarah? What do you mean by that? I didn't even understand what he just said. I mean, the sacrifice of what killed Joe, yes? I didn't do any trade. I did not have tokens. I didn't do any trade. Your guess is off the mark there. I didn't do any trades. In fact, I couldn't. Someone stole my wallet. That's a poor excuse. Alright, Loner, I was with Big Sis Sarah for the 4th trade. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well, then it must have been an ally who did it for you. Keji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The two of them were accomplices. I mean, we were, but like not like that. Miss Sarah and Keji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. I don't think we did all that. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice, they schemed to escape by working together and having Keji win the vote. No, we did not! But now I'm really scared that Keji is the sacrifice. I suppose the 5th trade that followed Miss Sarah and Keji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to trade. And you say Keji Shinogi has a sacrifice. That's all a wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. So spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. My reasoning is correct. Keji is the sacrifice, and the sage is now, perhaps? I'm the sage? So it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Relax, bro! At the start, you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. Then wouldn't you be in the same boat? Yeah, okay, so if he's lying, why don't we vote him? We need to not have liars in our damn midst, bro. Guess choosing anybody, Keji is the same in the end. Let's vote for Candace since she's the least valuable. This guy. Enough. Yeah, no kidding, Keji. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. No kidding. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the keymaster. Yeah, I thought Qtaro was the keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? The keymaster's Qtaro, though. Looks like we got him good. My real role is Sage! Bro, I'm about to lose my fucking mind, dude. I can't believe it's already been an hour. I'm about to have to stop. Qtaro's a Sage? I can't stop. I'm just gonna have to push through. Ridiculous. That's impossible. It's possible, alright. And as the Sage, I'm making an announcement. Keji's without a doubt the keymaster. It can't be true, that's all. You were on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Qtaro! So it has... So... Dude, oh my god! Okay, wait. I hope they're not lying, because this would be the fucking craziest plot twist ever. Let's tell the truth of the 4th trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Qtaro. Progress. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Qtaro that we team up. And so in the 4th trade, you two traded your cards. That 4th trade sure ended up pushing the loner. Hold on, Qtaro, weren't you passed out during the 4th trade? He didn't need to be conscious during the 4th trade. Hold on, let's sort out the situation. Piece these together, I need to extract info on them from the 4th trade. Extract. When I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed, but I ended up talking with Qtaro and we thought things over. In the 4th trade, I traded my card with Qtaro's keymaster, but actually I went and did this trade myself while Qtaro was passed out. It seems Qtaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Qtaro's keymaster. Start on again. That 4th trade sure ended up punishing the loner now. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out. He used a whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner. Huh? Before, Mr. Policeman said that he didn't have any tokens of the 4th trade. Oh no. Then he couldn't have traded. Oh no. Wait, don't let this be a lie. And so in the 4th trade, Keiji Shinogi and Qtaro Hamburger traded their cards. What, can't you make a proper trade? Okay, wait, hold on. Seeing you acting funny, Sarah was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided I'd knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and he came to talk. He just persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted Keiji and had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them. Hold on, Qtaro, weren't you passed out during the 4th trade? I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but... is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. Yeah, no kidding. Let's contrast these two statements. You gave him all your tokens? Sure did, and seems like that landed way outside So's ballpark. Shut up. Oh, he's tweaked. Running out of leeway, are we? I still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. I don't need to convince you. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Qtaro having the Keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the Sage's power of clairvoyance? So you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion. We were able to extract a new statement from So, I just have to keep going. Extract on this? I say anything strange? Yeah, you did. This guy's tweaking. Let's conflict these two statements. Power that card, you don't mean... Yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside of the main game. Yeah, I thought that was the whole point. That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it. Unraveled all the mysteries. Nah! Dude, I'm trying not to, like, freak out too much, but this is crazy. This should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Kutaro's Keymaster. Then I made the 4th trade to swap Kutaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now there isn't even a need to discuss the 5th trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed I'm a commoner. Any other questions? No, there's something odd about Kechi's story. But don't talk about it! No, wait, don't fucking point it out. Just let it happen. Let this happen. Just vote out So, dude. It'll become clear if I look at the trade so far. Carter had it first as a commoner. Kechi's with the Keymaster. In first trade, we swapped. Okay. Next, the second trade. Sacrifice went to Kutaro and his commoner went to some random person. Next, the third trade. So initiated a trade that sent me the sacrifice and Kutaro the Keymaster. And the fourth trade. Wait. There's no point where Keji could have gotten the Sage card because he was a commoner for all of these trades. Don't tell me. In the fourth trade, the Keymaster went to Keji and the Sage to Kutaro. The part that's strange, sure enough, is the Sage card. That's right, the Sage is out of place. Keji should have been commoner the whole time. No! That must mean Keji's first card wasn't Keymaster. Keji's first card being the Keymaster, that was a lie. I like that idea a lot more than the other one. Keji had the Sage from the beginning, and so his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster, and so he swapped the Keymaster with us! So it wasn't about our trust. Hey, I don't care. He still did something that really helped us out. Which is why in the first trade, he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, hadn't he been lying to me this whole time? Are you really going to vote for So? No. Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Stop it. Aren't you a candidate? You won't have to get picked. I'm afraid too, but I just get a weird feeling. Are we sure So is really a commoner and that Keji is really the Keymaster? It's not odd. No, nothing strange. No, Sarah, I'm sure you've realized it yourself. In the fifth trade, why did someone trade for your sacrifice? Especially since they were a commoner. It's too illogical. Can we just ignore all that? This fifth trade, we should talk about it some. If by any chance we pick the sacrifice, we're done for. We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keji, digging up old conclusions is just going to make us more lost. Dude, this is really telegraphing that he's either the sacrifice or that he's about to die. It's your turn to die, so that's how this will end. No. We can't do that, Keji. Why not? As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. I don't care. I've found enough truth for me. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who were in the final vote. Progress. Oh my god. We're probably, like, really rapidly approaching the conclusion right now. There's someone who moves Sarah's sacrifice via the fifth trade. If Keji Shinong used the Keymaster, his sacrifice would be So, Kana, or Now, yes? Is the loner really a commoner? Should we believe that? It's alright, So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Kana or Now, which of them would have had the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keji and Kutaro are always lying. This guy is really, like, lost in the sauce right now. Hold on. Did I just save twice in, like, 1 second? No, wow, it's been 25 minutes since I last saved. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Extract on this. I don't believe it. Keji and Kutaro are lying. Damn it. So isn't seeming very persuasive. So is convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. Let's just say So fell for Keji's trick. The location of the sacrifice or any other card he didn't know one lick about the truth. He stole my tablet when he knocked me out. Maybe he could have learned my card. But I kept it on me at all times just to avoid just that. Kept it tucked beneath my clothes. So didn't have a chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. His tablet, huh? Interesting. Kenner, now, which of them wouldn't have the sacrifice? It's just painful to think over it anymore. Vote for So and let's end this. I agree. Is the policeman really the keymaster? Isn't there something strange here? Is there any possibility that the keymaster was sent somewhere else at some point? Yutaro's sage power should have let him see that Keji's the keymaster. And is that possibility 0? That's a good point. Loner really a commoner? What if it's all the loner lying? Well, I mean, we know the loner, him not being able to refute anything is weird. Could it be he's actually accomplices with Bucket Girl and putting on an act? Keiji Shinogi's the keymaster and sacrifice should be So Kenner. Now, no chance you sent someone the sacrifice. I have no tokens. Someone left in the final vote. Someone with a sufficient number of tokens at that they did the deed to conclude it's So or Kanna. Okay, hold on, wait. This is it, yeah. I have your tablet, buddy, so I'm not sure about that one. Kitara, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes? Yep, take a look, it's right here. When you woke up, where was it? On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table? I'd call that being off you. You just misspoke. That's funny. As I thought, that tablet Kitaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. I would assume this is Kitaro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? So took it. Because So took the tablet from Kitaro. But they're locked by fingerprints. Sure, but while near him, he could bypass that simply by pressing the fainted Kitaro's finger into it. And so we arrive at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when So looked at the tablet, he might have seen through our entire strategy. The worst time for it would be after the fourth trade. That's when Kitaro had the Sage and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Kitaro's Sage power to know that I was also the Keymaster. That's gotta be against the rules, though, right? That shouldn't be allowed. Has So just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me. Or not. Wonder if I'm just acting right now. Or maybe I'm telling the truth. Not good. Now there's the possibility that So is the sacrifice. It's no good. We shouldn't vote for So Hiyori. Guess not. You can vote for Kanna or Miss Now, whichever you like. Damn it! That's a really good point. Well, then let's resume the discussion, guys. We'll discuss who it's safe to vote for. That's a good point. We gotta find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice. So Hiyori must be avoided at all costs where we don't know what he's thinking. But between Bucket Girl and Big Sis Now, is there any real difference? You need a certain amount of tokens to trade the sacrifice from Sarah in the 5th trade. Oh yeah, okay, hold on, wait. So you must be avoided at all costs. We have to choose now between Now and Kanna, that's true. All I can think of is tokens. Bucket Girl had a lot and Big Sis Now only had a little. What do we even do now? Tokens. You get a certain amount of tokens, you can do a token count to get your answer. But I don't know the aim of the one who did the trade. What possibilities are there? Maybe this versus this. Like Gin says, Now hardly had any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then is Now the one with the least likelihood? Wait, please. This isn't right. This is Now. No, least likelihood. Are you gonna kill me with such vague reasoning? No, please have another discussion. You're right, we can't end this discussion. What are you saying? I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you? Wait for anyone to get tokens. From Rico's body. Or from my stolen wallet. From my stolen wallet, right? Well, there's the possibility that you just misplaced it like a klutz, Miss Sarah. I am not that clumsy. You could take tokens from Miss Rico's body, sitting there in the Room of Lies. But we didn't because we saw that it got cleaned up. Big Sis Now wouldn't do such a thing. But it's true, when I went to check the body, the tokens were already gone, and Now was closely inspecting the Room of Lies. It ain't just Now that could have done it. Couldn't any of us have gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. It all ends with a game of trust. Then the last action is going to be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the 5th trade? As in, just before the main game started? Hope you can find the sacrifice. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Dude, I'm really starting to get really nervous about how this is going to play out, because I have a really big feeling that Now is going to die, because we have to determine based on So Kanna and Now's actions at the time of the 5th trade. I was sitting on the stairs thinking about everything that happened. That is true. We saw her there. I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Will you believe that? That is also true. We saw him there. Kanna wasn't really doing anything. That's the weakest thing. I was moving a role with Keiji Shinogi. That is also true. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits. That I don't know. Okay, wait. Let's extract on this. Aren't you speaking? Question her. Are you hiding something, Kanna? Come to think of it, I just feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I mean, I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped. Uh-huh. It was 3. Sorry. Come to think of it, didn't you tell me you found something while searching? Yeah, there was a smartphone. What? But it wouldn't even make calls. It was useless for escape. Dude. Something you dropped? Canna, was it a smartphone you lost? Dude, I'm like so crazy over this. How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Canna's first trial room. Again, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a ways down the stairs. Oh my god, that feels like... Well, in real life, that was like almost a year ago that we found the smart room in that trial... It was the smartphone in that trial room. It was actually over a year ago, I think. Dude, that's crazy that stuff from that far back is like still making an appearance. It was a ways down the stairs. How clumsy. She must have just dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely. You're protecting Canna? Me? Stick up for Canna? Think back for me. We were climbing the stairs, So and Canna were walking in front. If she had dropped the phone then, everyone should have noticed it. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed up to the exit. Canna dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Canna? Because Sarah, there's a message on this phone. That's what Canna's sister... A different message. Thank you, I love you, sister. Now it's Canna's turn to protect her big sister because that's how Canna can atone. This. Please give that back. Hold on, did you write this, Canna? But Canna's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this message is... No way. Me? Surely not. Is that right, Canna? Your sister here is me? Yes. I'm not your sister! I know it's strange, but Canna to Canna, you're... And so you wanted to save Sarah that much. Yes. Hey, Canna. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the 3rd floor to trade. Hey, now, you're talking like Canna's. Are you saying she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Canna. But worthless reasoning. That's all a load of... No, it's all correct. Oh my god. She's the sacrifice. You idiot, don't say anything. Why does this guy care? Canna did the 5th trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. Canna... Oh my god. This is the first time I've actually seen him show, like, care for any other people. Canna did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. This is just the worst outcome. Such foolishness. So you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the votes towards Canna. Shut up. Since there was no other way for Canna to survive. No way! Please wait. Will you listen carefully to what Canna has to say? Dude, no, fuck, no. With the 5th trade, Canna switched her card and Sarah's card. When she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart, and she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Canna had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Canna doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Canna. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also... She didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death, so she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. Canna. But... She's the sacrifice. What?! The card she received was a commoner. What? What's going on here, Canna? Canna doesn't understand either. She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice. Unthinkable. What is Canna saying? It's all true. Please believe me. At any rate, we just have to talk about Canna's statement. Wait. First of all, I can't believe Bucket Girl. She's lying to try and confuse us. Maybe Canna just messed up who she was trading with or something? Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear. Is that possible? There's machine error. Maybe the tablet broke and the tray went long. Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. That's a good point. Shit. The objective truth. Oh my god, dude. So hard to saying anything. I can't read his thoughts. So was spending his remaining time messing with the laptop in the winner's room, right? Didn't he mention he could see card data? Irregularity. Don't trust Bucket Girl. Oh my god, dude. The truth can be very simple. Oh my god, no, no. No. Wasn't Miley talking about some transgression and gas use just before the main game? Versus these, I guess. I don't know. Thinking right now, don't bother me. Shut up. Yeah, wait, maybe these? Not really helping progress. Shut up. Come on, man. I'm losing my marbles right now, dude. I gotta extract again. Wait. Versus these two. There we go. Jesus. I knew what I was thinking. I'm sorry I didn't, like, speak at all during that. There was a possibility. Something separate from SO's hacking. And an irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by Floormaster Gashu. Excuse me? Remember what Miley said before the main game. Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone to muck things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. And despite being such a huge transgression, it hasn't shown itself at all thus far. And now this illogical movement of the cars is tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression? Oh my god. If you believe Canada is the only explanation. So Uncle Crabstash manipulated the move. I love all their names for the guys. But for the Floormaster, what would be the merit of doing that? There's some merit. That's why Cashew pushed us through the argument. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we'd know who we moved the sacrifice to. Quite the off-mark inference. Is it alright for you to be using your time on this? Gashu, if you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floormaster's code. If we expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later. You just know everything, don't you? As is to be expected from Miss Sarah Cheetawin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. You for real? He said it with 24 hours we can even re-attempt our escape. Don't say that out loud! But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning. It's okay. This new possibility we've spun. This theory wasn't being directed at Gashu. So please tell us the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll cards. If we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces to win an extension. Canna. Yes. You really don't have the sacrifice? It's okay. Canna really doesn't have the sacrifice. I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them. So, that's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies, no tricks. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. A path we could never have reached if we were strapped by endless suspicion. The path of us all trusting each other and battling the kidnappers head on. Together, we'll expose Gashu's misdeed. Let's go! Progress. There's no way, right? Are we done? Did we, like, just escape that shit? Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. Perhaps he sent the sacrifice towards someone who he wanted to kill. Or else you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die? Is there an answer in the clues we have left? There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody? Oh my god, dude. Gashu's transgression. I'm sorry, I'm like losing focus. I've been going for so long. Gashu's transgression was making the sacrifice vanish. It seems unthinkable, sure, but it's just one possibility. There's something curious about the antagonism between Gashu and Miley. Answering the clues we have left? Something like that? I think there is. There isn't, I should tell her there isn't. Oh, so you think there was somebody who didn't want Canada to die. First one, the sacrifice is real likely to die, that's why Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else. Who's them? That's obvious, the person who would normally end up having the sacrifice. Kana. Gashi has something to gain. It's out there. Maybe in reality, Gashi's an ally. Like, he wanted this to be exposed so we could put a stop to the main game. Is that too unthinkable? He sent the sacrifice towards someone who he wanted to kill. Think about it, Gashi has plenty of reason to hold a grudge towards him. By formulating an escape plan, he trampled on his honor as a floor master. You're talking about So Hiyori. Dude. I don't have anything that would do this. There isn't. No, none of the evidence. But I thought we discussed all the evidence already, unless there's some new evidence that hasn't come up in discussion. Some yet unused evidence. It's really implying that strongly. Sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. That's what I'm saying. That's actually what I was thinking. Okay, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna start, like, fucking using all my shit. Shit, that was a mistake. Okay, item, 4 papers. Oh, okay, sure, I guess so. This is it. The only clue that hasn't been used yet is this roster. It's kind of familiar. That's just like the torn up paper I found on the first floor. Though what use could this have? Why do you have that? Oh my god, he's tweaking. Miley, cursor, handing internal documents to participants. Internal documents? Gashi, just what is this roster? What indeed? He caught into the fact I don't know what this means. You did good, Sarah. Huh? Gashi just made a slip of the tongue. You freaked him out. Whatever could you mean? Kai was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh? What meaning could these papers have? I can't even guess, but there's value in solving this mystery. We ain't got time. Let's thoroughly talk out anything suspicious about this roster. Oh my god, dude. I might have to, like, call it. There are 4 bound sheets. I'll push ahead a little further until I, like, absolutely can't. There are 4 bound sheets and 4 names on each sheet. Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I've never even heard. This roster doesn't seem to be sorted out by name. There are participants whose names aren't on this. A roster? It's reminding me of something. I want to look closer at the roster. Tell Mr. Policeman and we'll look at it together. Okay, let's look at it with him. What the fuck? I don't understand. Let's look it together. View first sheet. Oh, wait, that's all that does? Okay, well, I could figure that one out. Who made this roster? Probably Miley is what Gashi's reaction seemed to indicate. Is there no follow-up to these sheets? Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else. Is that so? Sorry. Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I've never even heard. Kuramada, Hayasaka, Kinashi, Tsurugi, and tons of other people I don't know. These people who die in the first trial before they can beat us? That might be it. How many people these kidnappers gotta kill till they're satisfied? Now it's not the time to get emotional. There are participants whose names aren't on this. Joe isn't on this. Joe isn't on that! Sorry, no ill will meant. I'm just laying out the facts to reason from. Counting them now, there are four of us participants whose names aren't listed here. 4 of us. This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name. The names are sorted by percentage. How creepy. What sort of statistic are these numbers supposed to represent? Stick out as odd. Might they hold the key to solving this? I remembered it. The bar on the first floor, there's a list of names on the blackboard. Now that you mention it, that was a roster too, but I couldn't possibly recall everyone's name. I memorized it. What? Ken Drink was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shinsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Riko, Kyutaro. So. Did I say Sue? I'm stupid. Ken Drink was Anzu, Kana, Gin, Kugi, Sarah, Joe, Nao, Hinako, Ranmaru. That's amazing. Easier than learning the prefectures of Japan. I don't know the prefectures of Japan. By the way, Big Sis Sarah, your roster, it's missing the names Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Nao. Interesting. This is important information. Is that useful? Yes, you were. I don't want to check it with you. I'm JK. There's 5 of us. There are 5 names missing. So, what did you just say? There are 4 people's names missing? Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Nao aren't listed. That's 5. Huh? I guess I rushed and miscounted. Sorry. Sarah, this ain't the time to be poking at little mistakes like that, alright? Nope, that mistake wasn't just a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important. Gashu, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game. That would be 20. There are 16 listed on the roster. If we add an unlisted 5, doesn't that come to 21 people? One too many. What's that mean? There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard. Well, let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. Blackboard names were like this. First, the 5 not listed on the roster are Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Now. Let's remove those 5. The first sheet. Got them. All 4 names are present. Second sheet. Those names are present. Third sheet. This one too. The last sheet. We're missing 1. We're missing Shin Sakumi. 0%. Also the only person that has 0. We've derived a 21st person. Dude, that was some insane math. What's going on? Who is this person? Who is Shin Sakumi? One of us. Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias? Someone's using an alias. I see. Shin Sakumi is one of us. And they rewrote their alias on the blackboard. No way. Aha. Interesting. If we follow that logic, Shin Sakumi has already been identified. Sarah, let's work this out. It's so, but like duh. All the names on the paper roster are weird. There's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Someone, it's not me. Someone not on the roster. It's one of the people not on the roster. I know it can't be Joe. We know it can't be Now because Mishima knew it. It obviously isn't fucking Kugi or whoever the hell, Kai, because we know from Kai's laptop. It has to be So. Alright, let's discuss those 5's names. Progress. Oh my god, dude. This is my real name. Professor Mishima always call me Miss Now. That is true. I'm using my real name too. It was written there at the prize exchange. Kugi is the name of Kana's sister. If Big Bro Joe was using a fake name, Big Sis Sarah would figure out right away. Kai's name was on his laptop based on the email log. Should be his real name. You want to check the roster? Come tell Big Mr. Policeman every time. Okay, hold up. Name of Kana's sister is her real name, of course. I'll never forget my precious sister's name. Real name. That is true. I do really doubt it's an alias. This is also true. Of course it is. I've known him since, like, fucking childhood. Ah! I got you! What's the matter, Keiji? Just impressed by how calmly he could lie. Sarah, recall the prize exchange. Prize exchange. Huh? Remember, there were photos but no names anywhere. Oh, shit. Was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of? Afraid? So is... You said you'd tell the truth to defeat Gashu together. We're your allies. Try trusting us, So. No. Shin Sakumi. So is Shin Sakumi. I want to trust you all too. But So? He's trying to say something. In that case, I'll draw it out. Oh my god, I have to freaking touch his heart, bro. I don't want to touch his heart. His heart is actually the heart I like the least. Oh my god. It's fast. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Ganbate. Come on, friendo. So, this is the moment to reveal your true self. My real name is Shin Sakumi. I'll tell you everything, even the secret of that roster. You know about it? Yeah. Because that's exactly the same as what I got in my first trial. What'd he say? What the heck does this thing mean? It's the victory rates for the participants in the death game. I knew it! I knew it was like betting odds. The weird percentages on the left, those are everyone's chances of surviving the death game to the end. Their odds of winning. Foolishness. How would they know such a thing? Because they tested it with AIs, right? They used the AIs of us to run tests. They ran simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. They Monte Carlo method that shit. They explained at horrible length to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage. 0%. Certain death. I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself. I don't want to die. I can't stop shaking. I'm gonna be killed. Everyone will vote for me and kill me. I don't want that. Hey. Hiya. Oh, it's a shadow. This guy's tweaking. A shadow illuminated by light spoke to me. Just a random question, but do you know what a majority vote? Was the start of the game from SO's perspective? That's crazy. He talked to me and cornered me. Okay, then let's go. It hurts. Stop. Strength in numbers. You're a helpless sheep who will be eaten by the strong. You don't want to die, you change. I threw Shinsukumi away. Why assume the name So Hiyori? Was he an acquaintance? I wonder. Dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale, but time has expired, everyone. We're out of time? It's nearly time for voting. Hold on a sec, our discussion. Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression, revealing the truth of the roster. Did that make any progress? That's... Shinsukumi, have you any more info on this roster? If I did, I wouldn't hide it now. Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves this transgression? Evidence of transgression. There isn't! That exists to have been long since presented. Is it hopeless? Maybe there's nothing else we can do. Someone is about to die. Are you giving up, Sarah? I rewrote the blackboard, and also... I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. I told you everything just like I swore. So please save me. Win us an extension. I am out. I have nothing left, dude. It's impossible. Sarah, I mean, there are no leads. Cannon will fight. I'm gonna struggle too. Basically, Sarah's tired. We'll come up with something and win. We're not giving up. Everyone. Guess we just don't know when to call it quits. But sure enough, I don't think we'll win unless you're with us to the end, Sarah. Guys, our discussion's definitely progressing. We've unraveled the mystery of this roster. Let's trust that the truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully. Our final discussion. This roster lists the chances of survival for the participants in the death game. You said they determine the chances of victory by running simulations with AIs, right? Is there something about these sheets we're still overlooking? Indeed, the most unusual aspect is the fact there are only 16 names here. If So is an alias, that means there's actually 4 not listed, right? Kai, Kugi, Joe, and Now are the 4 not listed on the roster. Kinda curious how Sarah's chances of victory are the highest. Oh my god, dude. Bro. I am literally so sorry. I have to call it here. I've been recording for an hour and a half. Oh my god. This is the craziest episode of Your Turn to Die I think I've recorded thus far. So much stuff has come out. So much new information. Oh my god. I'm so glad I didn't wait for a super long time to play this game again. I don't know if I'm stopping like 5 minutes before the end right now, but I have to call... this is too much footage, dude. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of Your Turn to Die. I love playing this game for you guys. I love watching it. Or I love when you guys watch it. It makes me very happy. I'm very pleased that I get to be still playing this game after so long, and that we're approaching the conclusion. Finally, we're kind of wrapping it up. In any case, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it greatly. If you enjoyed, hit subscribe, hit like, check out the other videos in this playlist. This series has been going on for over a year. You can watch my hair grow in real time by watching this series. Thank you so much for watching. Chance writes, and I'll see you all next time. Good night.